Hey guys, welcome back to day whatever day it is of this vlog series of this series. I did not plan this. My hair is literally the same color as the background of the dry grass. Anyway, I'm actually recording this after my procedure, but the videos I filmed since like a couple days ago, I felt like they were a little bit confusing and a little bit chopping, so I figured I would kind of give an actual introduction. Just because like I was kind of having it rough and I was really tired and everything. But anyway, so I mentioned kind of very subtly in I think one of my previous videos, but I have Crohn's. I was diagnosed with Crohn's, I think it was back in, I want to say 2022. No, it was 2018, I guess. Yeah. So it's been a while. It's almost been, has it already been 9 years? Oh gosh. But yeah, I was diagnosed with Crohn's back in 2018. And I've been, still figuring things out with Crohn's, and with those of you that have Crohn's or know someone with Crohn's, like it's really varies between the person. And thankfully I have, like, for my symptoms, I would say I have it better off than most people, because I know that a lot of the times they end up like in, the ICU. But anyway, so I have chosen to deal with my Crohn's through the medical route, and I was living in the States at the time when my Crohn's was just really bad. And since I didn't have healthcare, back in the States, I decided to come back to Japan, and that's why I've been living here. And yeah, so I've been on treatment since 2018-ish. And I am on my not second round, how do I put it? Like, I've tried a different medication before and it stopped working for me because basically I built an immunity to that medication. So now I'm on a different medication that's been working for me the past few years. So, yeah, it's been good. And unfortunately though, this past winter, especially when it just started getting really cold, I was experiencing bleeding and I didn't know what was causing the bleeding. Thankfully, since I kind of, tried to really pay attention to my symptoms, I figured it was because of the cold. So I've been just trying out different things, and I've been kind of keeping it under control for the most part. But yeah, and then I had my routine checkup, which I was supposed to do last year, but I didn't. So I had it a couple days ago, or no, it would be yesterday. And yeah, so I just had during the prepping portion, I was just kind of concerned because it was a little bit different from before. I wasn't actually sure if my Crohn's was getting worse again, and if I was building an immunity to my current medication. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at for the next part of the video. So you can go ahead and go to the next part. Go.
ショコラとグラスフェッドロールと同じだよね。This is my food. This is my food.
Good morning, guys. I'm at my parents' house. And this week I have to do my tests for just how my symptoms with Crohn's are going, because I had some kind of concerning issues going on. It was like last month or the month before. And to kind of be able to make time to do all of this, I had to take time off of work. But because it's such a busy season, the night before I took off to come here, we had a party, but after the party I went back to the office to work somewhere, and I finished at like 2:30. So I was running off like probably 3 hours of sleep yesterday, and in hopes that I could get some more sleep in. I went to bed like before 10, and since today's the colonoscopy, so I had to be on a very strict diet, and I had to take a laxative before bed. And usually the laxatives aren't that, like, maybe I'll just like get up one time throughout the night, but last night for me, it was probably waking up every hour, and I was bleeding a bit, which was weird. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'm pretty tired, and I wanted to kind of be more, I don't know, more enthusiastic when I'm explaining everything, but I'm just really tired. So I'm just talking from bed right now. I think everything will be okay though. Bleeding happens sometimes, so even though it hasn't happened in a while, but I hope that everything goes well today. You're just gonna have a positive attitude. So yeah, I wanted to get more done, but I was really tired yesterday, and I don't know what's gonna happen today. After the colonoscopy, I'm gonna be extra hungry, that's for sure. But I don't know if hopefully I'll make time to like edit this week's video, all that jazz. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I'm at the hospital. I'm in one of the bathrooms actually, because there's someone else at the place that I'm staying, and yeah, so I have to drink like another thing of this laxative to kind of clean out my system, and then I'll go get my colonoscopy. But this time around, I've done this like probably 4 or 5 times now, but this time around it just feels different. I feel like I'm in a little more pain. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully it's just yeah, just something. But yeah, so not doing much, just drinking the medication until I'm ready for my tests. So I feel like the tone of my voice is like so down, but it's just that I can't talk too loudly. that's basically what it is. But yeah, like when I went to use one of the restrooms, and there's a guy who didn't lock the door, and I opened it and he just thought he was in there, so that was kind of embarrassing. But yeah, let me show you guys my trick for drinking this laxative thing. I'm still really drugged up. But everything looks good so far. The medicine's working. But I'm bleeding a lot from. That's just something I have to work on. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm being monitored like that, and I feel like the Terminator. But yeah, everything's good so far. So I have to be lying down for a while, probably for a couple hours. I'm glad everything went well. I remember talking a lot during the procedure, and I asked one of the nurses, but she said I wasn't talking apparently. So yeah. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now. I wanna talk more, but I don't know what to talk about. I'm working on a song. Actually, multiple. I'll talk to you later. I don't know why, but for some reason, I feel sad that it's over. I don't know why. And back to future me. I'm usually pretty self-conscious about filming in public. Sorry, the angle's so awkward. But yeah, like me on anesthesia said, everything went okay. Everything went well. So I'm gonna go back to work tomorrow. But yeah, so far so good. And yeah, I'm just walking, but it's super cold today. And my mom keeps telling me there's a cute guy apparently at the convenience store by my parents' house. So I'm gonna go see him and see if she's right. Funny. I'm at the convenience store. The guy my mom was talking about. I feel like he's a typical face. I don't know how to say it. Like a typical good-looking guy face. But I'm not really faced by looks, so that was my report. これ濃いめにすればよかった。薄い。Ah. Also, just a friendly reminder, because I was kind of reminded of this today. You may have days where you feel kind of small, or you feel like you're just kind of backtracking a bit in terms of what you want to achieve, and just kind of feeling not as positive about where things are going. But like, even if it's just like going on a walk and clearing your head, there's this kind of sort of thing about it where it helps you feel more grounded and more capable. And I know it's different for everyone, but if any of you have like, you know, a way to like kind of get yourself back to center, let me know. It's kind of interesting to hear how other people do stuff. So yeah, because like if I stay indoors too long, I end up kind of spiraling in my own thoughts, and usually going out really helps me not spiral. At the same time though, it's also an excuse for me to not think about certain things. So it's a balance. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to share that. I decided last minute to visit the place where my cat passed away. She got hit by a car. I was like about to graduate elementary school, I think, so I don't want a cat. I also want a dog, but I miss my cat a lot. I still have her picture in my room. One day I'll be a fur baby mom. I don't know what you call it. It's snowing a little bit. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna leave this video here. So I'll see you guys in my next one. And yeah, I mean, if you have any questions about Crohn's, or if you're someone who has Crohn's or experience or knows someone with Crohn's, let me know. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.